Hey everybody, it's Aberguine, and we're back with another episode of Inherit the Earth Quest for the Orb. Unfortunately, we tried to get past the dog castle here, and that didn't work out so well. The Prince, he doesn't go by the Prince, he is just Prince, or the leader formerly known as Prince. Anyways, we tried entertaining him, and well, he wasn't too amused, so he threw us in the dungeon, and we were able to get a spoon.
I'll try this.
And we're gonna try digging out.
Hey, it's working! The mortar's coming out!
So let's see. How about open loose stone block? There we go. Gotta get someone tough to do it.
1, 2, 3, push! 1, 2, 3, push! This doesn't do any good.
Well, maybe not. Well, let's see. Maybe use wooden bowl.
That is no way to eat this stuff.
Well, that's fair. Maybe if we try using the spoon again.
I'll try this. Hey, it's working! The mortar's coming out!
Maybe you just have to use it with it a few more times. So I don't know.
Better hang on to this.
Oh, whoops.
I'll try this. Hey, it's working! The mortar's coming out!
Okay, so maybe now we can open it. Get everybody around to push. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, push! 1, 2, 3, push! This doesn't do any good.
Okay, there's some sort of element that I'm missing. Alright, fine. How about just use? No, apparently I can't just use... well...
I feel strangely stronger, but ugh, what a taste.
Okay, maybe now we can open it because we're a little stronger.
1, 2, 3, push! 1, 2, 3, push! That's it!
At last. Do you see anything in there?
Alright, well that's all it took was, basically just us eating a good solid meal. Open tunnel. Walk to tunnel. Look at tunnel?
It looks like some sort of passageway. Where it leads, I can only guess.
At least it leads out of here. Let's go.
Okay, so I guess let's...
It looks like some sort of passageway.
Okay, well, let's try...
Nothing special.
Walk to tunnel. I don't remember how to make him crouch down to go through it. Use. That's probably what we gotta do.
The tunnel is too small for me, and probably too small for...
It appears that I am the only one who will fit through this opening.
Very well. However, I do not like sending you out of here by yourself.
I'll be back as quickly as I can to free you. In the meantime, please try not to kill each other.
I suppose there's nothing to do now except wait.
Freedom at last.
Cool. So we should be able to... Uh-oh. Well, foo. So, yeah, apparently that's what happens to prisoners who try to escape Prince's dungeon there. They end up in Prince's maze for even more sadistic... Oh, dear. That is a Komodo dragon. Crap. Ah! And that's what happens when you play with a Komodo dragon. He knocks you into the water. So, whoops! So yeah, we gotta keep moving. Because anytime you get knocked into the drink, you end up in another place in the map here. in the maze. And thankfully I do remember where I have to go. It's just a matter of kind of finding exactly where I was. But I did want to show off a little bit of this maze here. Maze. I did want to show off a little bit of this maze here because it gets pretty interesting. At least towards this sort of end here. Whoop, not that far. Not that far. Don't want you walking directly off the edge there again. Let's see. So yeah, so obviously this is one of the mazes that you'll have to deal with, in Prince's Castle here. There is actually another one that I will have to deal with later on that is much more convenient. Darn it! Maybe it's time I just try and get out of here, instead of trying to show off this place. Alright, well. So yeah, we got Prince watching us here. Let's see if I can maybe... Let me just try and get on out of here. Yeah, so what I was saying, so there is another maze that you have to kind of go through. It's not in this sort of isometric kind of top-down view. It's more of a, not quite first person. I guess you'd call it first person, something like that. And that's the problem for me, is that I can never remember where the heck I'm supposed to go with those kind of mazes there, because everything looks so similar. And yeah, I'm basically admitting that I'm going to use a walkthrough to get through that, because I don't know that I can necessarily keep up constant commentary while I'm trying to keep, like, very close track of, like, okay, I went this way to this way, and so, just a little heads up. I do want to keep it entertaining for y'all. Yeah, let's see if I can remember where to go to get out of here. Maybe this is... No. Well, maybe this is... No. Shoot, I can't remember. Like, I remember where the exit is. I just don't exactly remember how to get there. Yeah. I think this is in the right direction. Oh. I think this is where we gotta go here. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, cool. So we got that. So we're where we need to be. I just gotta find the door. Gotta do that. Hey, here we go. Exit. Bye-bye. Okay, so we are past Prince's Castle, the dog castle, and we are without Ia and Ak. And we don't want to go back to the castle, so I guess we'll just go to the path. And with that, we are in the wildlands. Alone, tiny, with just our wits to keep us alive. And, well, this, apparently.
Heavens, that storm certainly appeared quickly. It looks like a bad one, too. If the Orb of Storms were in the hands of its rightful owners, we could have predicted this.
Wilderness. Come on. Well, so let's see. I'm trying to remember where exactly I gotta go here. So this is probably the most, open that this world is gonna get here. So, let's try this forest clearing. And really nothing here, so that's alright. Let's see. I do actually have some fun facts about this game that I had I'd written down not too long ago, and so try and make sure it's a little more interesting for you guys. So, okay, so there is actually an official webcomic that kind of continues the game. This game was meant to be part of a series, and unfortunately, there was a disagreement between the developers and the publishers as to the direction the game should go, and unfortunately, there never was, an official sequel. Certainly not a trilogy, not any other games in the franchise here. It's not a franchise at this point. But yes, there is a webcomic, and I've actually read through it, and it's really interesting. In case you guys can't tell, I actually really like this sort of setting for a story, and I think what's really interesting about it is that it is actually continued. The webcomic was actually, I believe, drawn by one of the artists who worked on the original game, written by one of the guys who also, I think worked on the game as well. And, so I thought it was just a really interesting way to continue the story.
At last, perhaps I can find food and shelter here.
Halt!
Who is this?
Stand where you are.
Uh-oh.
That should be easy enough. Where else can I stand except where I am?
I'm not impressed by your clever answers. I hereby declare you my prisoner.
It's about time.
What?
Come. I am your prisoner. Lock me up. Confine me to quarters. It's getting late. Well, what are you waiting for? My prison cell awaits. By the way, what's for dinner?
Halt! Stand where you are.
There's that phrase again.
Prepare to meet the chiefess. Bow before Prowl.
I am honored to stand before you.
Identify yourself.
I am Riff of the Fox Tribe at your service.
I have seen neither you nor your kinsman in these parts before.
My village is far to the south.
And what brings you here?
I am on a quest to return an item that was stolen from my people. We believe that it was stolen by a raccoon that lives to the north of here.
And what sort of item was stolen?
A wondrous globe known as the Orb of Storms. It predicts the weather and the seasons.
Such an item would be valuable indeed. Very well. You may pass through our village unharmed. Peace be with you. My attendant will see to your comfort. Now, if you will excuse me, I am needed elsewhere.
Follow me. I will show you where you can sleep tonight.
Your chiefess has a sadness about her.
She is extremely concerned about the health of her daughter, Merp.
What's wrong with her?
Merp was on a hunting expedition in the mountains when a sudden thunderstorm caused her to lose her footing and fall.
Wonder if it wasn't the same thunderstorm that we just came out of.
Was she badly hurt?
Her wounds were not bad, but it took the hunting party 3 days to return to the village. By then, the wounds had become infected.
What is her condition now?
She is quite weak and delirious, and not expected to last much longer. Poor Prawa. Merp is her beloved, and her hope for our tribe.
Please accept my gratitude for your gracious hospitality.
Well, let's talk to Prawa. I can't really roll my R's in the middle of my words very well, so excuse me, I can't really purr in the middle of a word there.
Well, traveler, did you have a good night?
Very comfortable indeed. I would like to repay you if possible. I understand your daughter is quite ill.
Then you understand correctly. We had hoped to see an improvement in her condition, but those hopes are fading by the day.
May I examine her wound?
Are you a healer?
No, but in my travels I encounter many different people. If any of them can provide assistance, I shall do everything in my power to aid you in your plight.
If you can help in any way, you shall have my undying gratitude. Follow me.
Okay, and,
No!
well...
Look out! The
She has been like this for several days. Her fevered mind keeps reliving the accident. I fear she will not be able to hold on much longer.
Then I had best make haste. I promise to do everything I can to find a solution. Do not lose hope.
On the contrary, you have restored my hope. Good luck, Rith.
Okay, and with that, I think this is actually a good place to stop, so until next time, have fun, stay awesome, bye-bye!